Hey, Corey Osteen here, talking to you about how to properly water your plants. If you have irrigation for new planting, that is pretty good, but it is wise to keep an eye on those plants and see how they're progressing in terms of, are they getting enough water? So one of the main mistakes that I see people make is they put a sprayer on the end of a hose and they sort of miss their plants. Plants are thirsty. They take in water through their roots and not their leaves. So it's very, very important that their roots are completely soaked with water. So let me proceed to show you the right way to do that. So right here, this is your secret weapon in keeping your new installation watered. In other words, you want a hose that does not have a sprayer on it and it's putting out plenty of water. Now let's go over here. I'm gonna take you over here and show you what we're talking about in terms of watering. So I'm putting the water right here on this hosta, okay? I'm gonna do that for about a count of 5, and I'm gonna come up here for about another count of 5. Then bring it back. In other words, these roots need to be completely soaked, okay? For 1 gallon plants, that's gonna be your smaller plants, they're gonna need 10 or 15 seconds of water on them, probably every other day. You're gonna have to sort of play that by ear. This is a little 4-inch monkey grass, and what I'm doing here, this is good to go in terms just a couple of seconds, see how it's completely soaking in there. Couple of seconds unwatered on each one of these, and that will make them happy. I'm gonna come over here to a 3-gallon plant. So these are gonna need about 20 seconds of water. Now the reason why I'll put about 10 seconds here and then go to here is because water that runs off of this plant does this plant no good. Remember that the root ball is only, see the line I'm tracing out here with my water? It's only this big. So when water goes over here, it doesn't do that plant any good. So the water has to be at the base of the root ball. And so when it runs off, because you're just constantly watering it, I mean, it does some good, but a lot of it's running off. So that's why I like to water here for 10 seconds, come over here for about 10 seconds, and then bring it back. So we've talked about little 4-inch plants. We've talked about 1 gallon plants, and then 3-gallon plants. Once you start getting into larger material like trees, 15-gallon trees, 30-gallon and B&Bs, best thing you can do is take this hose and leave it on that plant for maybe 10 minutes or so. Come back, move it to the next plant, come back, move it to the next plant. But those plants need to be completely soaked for their survival.